Great actors are remembered for their best work. Kathy Bates in Misery. Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. Meryl Streep in some movies that I haven't really seen. Nicolas Cage in Face Off. But even as great as they are, not all of their roles can be winners. Do you want to see the worst from the best? Tonight, great actors in terrible movies. Gets deep. Fat. Pride.
You know, I almost feel like it's one of the hallmarks of someone I would consider a great actor that a lot of times, even in shitty movies, they do a good job. Now, I'm assuming that that's not going to be the case in like some of the shit we're going to see, but
I mean, it's really not. There are very few actors that I would say have like a spotless history of film.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to knock it out of the park every fucking time. But there's certain people that just like, I don't know, like I think about like Jack Nicholson or something. Like even when he's in a total piece of crap, I'm like, he's still Jack Nicholson. He still brings the Jack Nicholson thing, you know? Or like, I mean, Robert De Niro starred in a fucking string of really awful movies throughout pretty much like the
2000s.
last fucking
the late
10,
part of his
20
fucking
years
career.
of his career. Yeah, like it's all been dog shit.
Except for the Irishman. He was a great
Oh,
return to form there.
But like I don't really know that he was necessarily bad in most of it. He still kind of had it's just like he was choosing really bad scripts and I don't know.
Probably what he had available to him. So the whole concept of this episode started. I asked you guys your favorite actors. TJ, you answered. You had some big caveat about you won't see a movie just because of an actor for the most part. Blah blah blah.
As it always is with TJ, he's got to give a fucking 3-paragraph caveat. He can't just answer.
Yeah,
the
so
question.
there's a caveat to this. I want to say
wanted-
because otherwise TJ would have been like, you didn't tell people there's a caveat to this. So
I
I'm telling people
personally
now.
do not pay much attention to actors in general, but I do suppose upon reflection that there might be one or two which may draw me to a movie that I otherwise wouldn't see.
Pretty much what he said.
I did not know, but look, I didn't know what he was using this for. He just asked for this list. I didn't know. Maybe that was pertinent information. I see it in reflection of the episode he's done. It's not, but you know, it could have been, depending on what he was doing with the info.
You answered Kathy Bates, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Clint Eastwood, Wesley Snipes, and Jack Nicholson. Couldn't use them all this episode, but definitely use them in the future. Paul, you said P.S. Hoffman, Meryl Streep, and of course, who else but Nicolas Cage? I thought that was a pretty good list. I was impressed. I was like, okay, we got a number of Academy Award winners here. I mean, Arnold obviously has won several Academy Awards. If I remember
Yes, of course.
Melted them down and made them into the Academy Sword.
But we do have a fair number. Kathy Bates won for Misery.
It's a run for
Arnold,
Mr. Freeze, you know.
Yeah, Arnold for Mr. Freeze. Did Clint Eastwood ever win an Academy Award? I don't think so.
For directing, he did, not for.
Oh, for directing, yeah, not for acting, but for directing. You're correct.
A lot of these actors too were in like may not have gotten Academy Awards themselves, but were in films that won Academy Awards.
Yes, that is true.
Best picture film type of shit. So,
Dragonfly. This is a Kevin
sucks.
Costner flick, and it is
fucking sucks.
Completely awful.
Oh my
I don't know if have you guys seen this movie first off?
Yes,
dude. Yeah, dude. I've seen this movie. We saw it with Dad, dude.
I know.
Dad, fucking remember, Dad? We left the theater, and I was like, you and me were just like, that was a piece of
terrible.
shit.
Yeah, horrible.
But Dad was like, I think it was actually pretty deep what they did with that. And it's like, Dad, you're fucking stupid, dude. This movie sucks.
So dumb.
It's the worst damn movie, dude. I hate this movie. I can't even remember it.
It's forgettable.
If you ask me to fucking recite a detail of this movie, I couldn't do it. I remember there was something about a dragonfly like tattoo or something, or I mean, I could.
It was like how his wife was messaging him. We have the trailer for the movie.
There was some like beyond the. Yeah, I mean, this will refresh my memory or something because
let's refresh.
I barely remember this fucking thing other than just hating it.
So let's check out the trailer for Dragonfly.
Okay.
So Dragonfly sits at a whopping 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I pulled most of the stuff from. The critic consensus on this movie is sappy, dull, muddled. Dragonfly is too melancholic and cliche to generate much suspense. The synopsis of the movie is, though, When a loved one dies, are they gone forever? Yes. As head of the emergency services in Chicago Memorial Hospital, Dr. Joe Darrow, Kevin Costner, is a respected expert in trauma and triage. But his professional knowledge provides little comfort when tragedy claims the life of his wife, a doctor herself. Emily Darrow, Susanna Thompson, was on a medical mercy mission when she died in a bus accident on a remote mountain road in Venezuela. Joe starts believing his wife is trying to communicate with him through the butterfly. And this kid's gonna be like, a butterfly! Or I'm sorry, a dragon.
Should it be Dragonfly? Is that the fuck?
Dragonfly.
The movie's called fucking Dragonfly.
Chances are good, if you love Ghost or truly madly deeply, you'll at the very least like this fitfully affecting tale of love beyond death and faith beyond reason.
Wow.
What an insipid review.
Gets you right there.
Better described as a ghost story gone badly awry. A lot of Sixth Sense comparisons, apparently. Where the Sixth Sense radiated intelligence and style, Dragonfly exudes a certain whiff of desperation. So now we're going to go by the lowest audience score. I think you guys have probably seen this movie, or at least know of it. There was the advertising push when it came out in 1994. This is North.
Elijah Woods and a bunch of like actors, and oh man, I remember the fucking advertising push behind this movie was so massive.
It was, dude.
They thought it was going to be like the next Forrest Gump or whatever the fuck.
They were hoping.
It was awful.
So I said in this lowest rated by audience and all of humanity, because this is truly a completely and utterly insipid film. I hope you guys can hear this scene. I didn't pull the trailer for this one because fuck North. But I pulled the scene with Kathy Bates in it. Warning, this scene is a racism. It is all a racism.
Yeah, this is Kathy.
like all a racism, because
Kathy Bates in brown face is an Eskimo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, as we're sitting here talking about this, brown face Kathy Bates is just like lurking up there in that igloo,
She's just
waiting to pop out, and I
She's
know it's gonna
waiting
be so cringe.
Dude, this movie, this entire movie of North, by the way, is
it's real bad.
It's something
bad
else.
Stereotype after bad stereotype. Yeah, it's really just a bad stereotype movie.
Eskimo pie. Thank you.
Ugh.
Well, hey, what do you know? The salmon are running. I'm going to get a couple of poles and go fishing with my boy.
Great. I love fishing. Hey.
Do you want to kill yourself yet?
What is even like? He goes to the Eskimo house and then they fish in the ice hole and they fucking whistle the Andy Griffith theme song. I don't like what is even what's even happening right now? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even get what I'm supposed to like what in what fucking realm does this entertain anybody or make any sense? I don't get it.
That's what they do though, TJ. Like, they have an igloo and they fish in the floor.
And then while that's happening, you got this guy. What's this dude's name? I know I've seen him in a bunch of shit.
I don't remember his name. They've got him in brown face, but not brown hand for some reason.
Yeah, they're just like, the hand is too far. Too far.
We're not going to put him in brown hand here, but
if North couldn't get away with it in the 90s, we surely could also not get away with it now when people are even more sensitive. So
we could be the North of the 2020s, dude.
Fuck yeah. I mean, that's always been my dream. I saw that movie North and I was like, I hope one day I participate in a failure of this magnitude.
Let's just call the episode South.
Oh God.
I'm a picking cut. I'm not gonna fucking
TJ can be the whip wielding master and Scotty and I can be the cotton picking slaves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds really.
As long as at the end of it goes
Hawaiian music, yeah.
And we all wake up going, "Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, what a horrible dream." Yeah. But yeah, as far as Kathy Bates in there goes, like, I mean, you know, whatever.
I mean, look, the movie's not her fault, but one, you don't sign on to brownface, and yeah, you just don't do it.
It's like, what is this?
Yeah,
what
I
am
mean,
looking
like,
at?
yeah, I don't know. That mean, I'm gonna ask you guys what you think was her lowest point, but I think that North is probably gonna win that. So how about failure to launch? Critic score.
Did Paul pick
measly.
Matthew McConaughey or something?
No.
Who picked who in this?
Kathy Bates is in
Oh,
this
she's in this too? Okay, gotcha.
movie. Yeah.
All right, well, this might actually be more unforgivable because, like, I have a feeling that it's going to be whatever. All right, let's see.
Well, critical score 24%. Audience actually nicer to the film 52%.
I
Now,
mean,
let's
this
see
is
what the
probably
trailer-
just like a guilty pleasure for some fucking women who like this kind of garbage ass movie. This is a fucking failure launch trailer. Have you guys, either of you guys seen this shit? I ain't seen this.
I
I've
think
seen
maybe I
it.
saw it.
Paul.
Paul, you've seen it.
Paul's seen
Did you
it.
like
Okay.
it?
I just feel really close to you. So where do you see us going?
Well, tonight I see us going back to my place. Trip, as long as you're up, son. Oh, come on, Pop.
He lives at
This is-
home.
Dude, Matthew it's I mean, like, the premise alone, I don't fucking buy it, okay? That's he's fucking Matthew McConaughey. You can't fucking, he's not living with, no, it's not fucking,
Yeah,
that's not
TJ,
real. That's
I
not
live at home,
legit.
TJ.
That's not legit. Look at him. Look at him.
He lives at home, dude. And Kathy Bates is his mom, and Terry Bradshaw is his dad.
Okay, well, also, I don't buy that genetically either.
I know, right?
We're talking about it. Like, come on. That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Because you're a very good-looking guy, and they're homelier people.
You saying good-looking fellas don't get homestuck? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, kind of.
You saying
mean, like,
incels
at
aren't
least
homestuck? You saying incels don't look
I'm
like
saying
me?
there's probably not too many. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's probably not too many incels that bear a strong resemblance to you.
There's thousands of them, man.
Really?
I
Okay,
was
well,
thinking-
I stand fucking corrected.
Hot guys, man. Ass is better than mine, man.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
There's legions,
Crazy.
TJ, of Matthew McConaughey lookalikes out there that are incels. They're just trying to leave home.
Can't get
Can't get it.
fucked.
Wow. I didn't know. But even your character in this movie is getting fucked still, even though
People
you do
think
live at
I'm
home.
swimming in pussy. I haven't been fucked since 1999 when this movie came out at the premiere party.
Wow. I did not know that.
Well,
It's true.
2006, Matthew, but
Whatever,
you know,
man.
I know the ayahuasca.
Acid,
and
you know
stuff.
what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah.
Dude, Matthew McConaughey as an incel is kind of funny. But anyway, let's
You two have fun.
You live with your parents?
Is that a problem?
His parents want him
Ah,
He's 35 years old. He still lives at home. That is not normal.
I've lived upstairs since I was 3. It's gonna take a stick of dynamite to get me out of my pants.
dude, the music they're playing in the background is driving me nuts, man.
it's a great movie,
Because they
TJ.
got this like it's like supposed to be like, what is that, salsa or some shit? I don't know. That's
Well,
I
to
can't-
me, the reason I picked this
and
one,
there's
dude,
only one person.
is because look, this is a fucking forgettable rom-com, and Kathy Bates is just better than this, dude. She's had so many great roles. In
this is this is what we call a paycheck film, Scott.
yeah, of course, that's all it is. But she lowered herself, dude.
At least she ain't in brown face.
That is an improvement. So she's
not,
learned.
she's not handing fucking, you know, she's not handing the girlfriend that comes over an Eskimo pie and being like, this is the dish of our people or some shit. At least that's not happening. I don't know.
For the job.
I am a professional motivator. For many young men, self-esteem develops during a romantic relationship. So I simulate one.
Can we have a drink tonight?
I can have your son moved out.
So basically, this is unethical as fuck.
Right. I'm going
So,
to
like, this
fake
is,
out your son by making him think I'm romantically
so-
interested.
What I basically do is I come along and I emotionally manipulate your son into doing what you want because you're incapable of having a real discussion with him. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds great.
Bye.